Okay, welcome to Tuesday Night Rotor Talk Live, episode 9. I'm going to do a little bit of housekeeping here. It's just a couple of minutes before 8, so bear with me for a minute, please. I should have music. I'm gonna work on getting some music playing while I do this stuff. I think that would be great. I think you guys would love it. I'd love it too. Good evening, Mel. How are you this evening? I think we're just about there. We're getting ready to rock and roll here. Mel, I was ecstatic that you got a chance to get your Mavic Air up and up for a flight. That was fantastic. Lloyd, welcome. Oak Creek, Wisconsin. Wow, you do get around, Mel. I'll tell you that. Wow. You guys did not want to be in Florida over the weekend. I can tell you that right now. We had Tropical Storm Alberto come through, and it hit the Panhandle. And of course, I live in Tampa, which is far away from the Panhandle. But I'll tell you what, yesterday I had plans on getting the Mavic Pro out because I like to do a Memorial Day flight. Couldn't even come close. We had 35, 45 mile an hour winds yesterday. It was insane, and we had a ton of rain yesterday. I mean, a ton of rain. It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. But Mel, I'm so glad to see you got your Mavic Air up. That was great, and that was a great tribute video to Memorial Day. Thank you very much for that. Very, very, very good video. Really like that. Okay, it's still a couple of minutes to 8 here. David Ma, welcome to the show. Doing a video now, Bill. I checked Air Map and it looked good. You mentioned in my flight an airliner flew by. Oh, man. Ouch. All right. It's about a minute to 8. We're going to get started here in just a minute. It was in the 90s yesterday. Wow. Yeah, it's see, Florida, when summer hits, it's the heat and humidity, and they have a tendency to match each other. Tony Smith, welcome to the show. The heat and humidity have a tendency to match each other. Usually, like it's 95 outside, humidity is probably 95 or higher. So it's as somebody said, when you move to Florida, you got 61 miles from Milwaukee International. Oh, okay, wow, okay. 6.1. I got my P4 props today, but didn't have a chance to test them out. David, I got mine as well too, and that's going to be for the contest. Some lucky viewer is going to win those today. Yeah, it is, Mal. It was brutal over the weekend. I'm telling you, it was just bad news. I mean, my dog didn't want to go out. I didn't want to go out. 85% humidity. Yeah, Lloyd. Yeah, you know what it's like. I mean, gosh, that humidity. You go from your air-conditioned car to your air-conditioned work, back in your air-conditioned car to your air-conditioned home. That's what you do in the summertime. If you decide to venture out during the day, it's you've been warned, as they say down here. That's for sure. Wow, it's just absolutely crazy. All right, got a lot going on tonight. P4, I won an auction on eBay. P4P. $950. Mel, congratulations. That's fantastic. That's a great price. That's very, very good. You can get a lot of good deals on eBay if you do some searching. And I've been on eBay since 2001, so I've gotten all the seller accolades and everything. I have over 1,000 feedbacks on there. So I'm one of those trusted sellers on eBay, which is great. That's a great Mark to be able to have that. Mel, that's great. That's fantastic. First contest is ending on, thank you, Mel, on May the 31st for the Alfie Plus. Wanted to remind you guys of that. And today's the 29th, so there's only 2 more days left. And I will go ahead and on the 1st, I'm going to go ahead and use my software to randomly select the winner from everybody that's entered. I will contact the winner, and as long as they get back to me, and I will put out a video shortly after that. Probably, as soon as they contact me and get back to me, they have 48 hours. So outside Stillwater. Okay, cool, Tony. That's great. So they have 48 hours to contact me. So I expect probably by the end of the week or so, I'll be able to post a video regarding who the winner is on that. The other contest, as I stated, I got my P4P props from FedEx. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful way that DJI delivers them. I don't like the way DJI does the FedEx delivery. You have to be here. You have to sign for it, even for $20 props. Okay, $1,000 drone, yeah. $20 props. I've had my rounds with DJI on Twitter about that on their customer service page. So, yeah, it's just that's just absolutely crazy. So the contest reminder on the P4 Phantom 4 props, that is underway, and I'm gonna probably be posting an end date, I would say, of this Friday. So, and there'll be links in the description for both the Elfie Plus video that you need to comment, like, and obviously subscribe. And there will also be a link for the P4P Quiet Props video as well too. And contest is gonna end Friday. And again, I'll do the software thing, 48 hours, and hopefully that person will get back to me. So going to have those. Got some more coming up. The other thing is, how many of you guys were able to see the video I did on the 1-year anniversary of BillTheDroneReviewer video submissions? I hope you did. You guys hit home runs. You knocked it out of the park for, don't tell everyone, but I want to pay more props. I like that, Mel. That's pretty good. Give me a shout when you're coming through. Yeah, absolutely, Lloyd. That would be great. No, the video submissions. You guys absolutely knocked it out of the park with the pictures that you sent me last month. That was fun. I had so much fun doing that. So now it's open for video submissions. Watch my video that I posted this morning for the rules. There's a link in there. Leo Villa, thank you. Welcome to the show tonight. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Nth Degree Aerial Perspectives, welcome to the show. Thank you for joining tonight. Rick, welcome. As I was saying, this morning I put out a video about video submissions for my 1-year anniversary of BillTheDroneReviewer, and there's a link, and I'll put that link in the description tonight as well. And also the complete rules are in the video that I talked about this morning. It's real easy, but I am so looking forward to that. I know you guys will knock them out of the park with these videos. I am super excited. It was one of the funnest videos I've done in a long time, was putting the pictures together. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to have fun when I put these videos together, man. It's going to be fantastic. I hope I have a wonderful problem of having, too many videos here and maybe have to break it up into a couple of videos to get it on the channel. So I'm really looking forward to that. That's going to be a lot of fun, guys. You should just, I can't tell you how excited I am about that. It just, like I said, last month, I was doing cartwheels with those pictures. They were great. And I know you guys will just knock it out of the park with this one too. So absolutely looking forward to that. Next week, June the 5th. Thank you, GAL. Oh, you mean AGL. You have a great channel, brother. Mel sure does. Nth Degree Aerial Perspectives. He sure does. Next week, Billy Kyle, June the 5th. Circle that date on your calendar. He's going to be on the show. We're probably going to, Joshua Crossland. All right. Thank you for taking care of that, my friends. Um, no, Billy Kyle next week, June the 5th. That's going to be fantastic. Michael, hello from Iceland. Welcome to the show. I know it's probably very late or early morning there. Thank you, Mal. Appreciate that. You rock. Next week's Billy Kyle. The whole hour is gonna be, we're gonna devote to talking to him. I could probably talk to him 2, 3, 4 hours if time permitted. just just absolutely crazy. Rick, yeah, we were just talking about that. I got mine today. And the contest is going to end later this week to win those. So, yeah, it seems like everybody got theirs today. Leo, you're from Houston. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So yeah, Billy Kyle's on next week, and I can't tell you how excited I am. We're gonna have a great conversation, a great chat. He's supposed to get down to Florida sometime, and I can hardly wait for that. And he and I, and probably Original Dobo, will get together. So 3 guys, 3 drones. What could possibly go wrong with that? I don't know. Right alongside, welcome from San Diego. Thank you for joining tonight. No, I'm looking forward to that when they come down here and when Billy comes down here. It's going to be a great show next weekend. From Jim Johnston from Newfoundland, welcome to the show. Thank you for joining tonight. Really, really, really. When's the Evo coming out? We're going to talk about that, Leo, in just a couple of minutes here. Lloyd, thank you so much. Appreciate that for the super chat. Billy's got a wonderful future ahead of him. He's still in college right now. Hasn't even turned 21, or is turning 21 this summer. Yes, be sure to let me know when you do that. I'd like to come down there too. Absolutely, Mel. I'd love to have you down. 4 guys, 4 drones. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, the more the merrier. That's what I say too. And then I also have subbed everybody's channels here right now. Anthony Green Aerials Perspectives. That's awesome. Appreciate that, everybody. I'm sure everybody does appreciate that as well. Got some great future guests lined up. Don't have 100% confirmations on them, but got a couple. One I know you guys will recognize, a household drone name, and another guy you probably won't recognize his name, but he runs a great web page on drones and Twitter account, and I know you've heard of him, and I've spoken of him before. So really looking forward to that. And as soon as I get those guys confirmed, I will definitely let you know. All right, let's start getting into some stuff here. How many of you guys saw, and I saw it today, it was on Coast to Coast Drones, Ron Brown. Ron, if you're there, thank you for posting this today. Our buddy Casey is at it again. He was out on a boat, and he had 2 people with him. I'm not sure the connection. I don't know if I think they have their own channel. And they launched an Inspire from the boat. I think it was out in the Hudson or the East River. I'm not sure which is which in New York City. Anyway, Casey wasn't flying it a large part of the time, but it was one of those ones, saying I flew legally in New York City. Well, wow. Nth Degree Aerial Perspectives, thank you. This is a wonderful community. Thank you for being a part of it. Appreciate it. No, he said, I'm flying legally in New York City. Well, his friend took control of it and got some real nice close-ups of the Statue of Liberty. Now, if you're aware, the Statue of Liberty is considered like a national park, and it's illegal to fly over national parks. Casey wasn't flying at that point. This other gentleman was. And then the lady, which I assume was his wife, was catching the Inspire with her hand at the end of the boat. Mia Moose, oops. Welcome to the show. That was fraught with all kind of peril. Absolutely, all kind of peril. I mean, they hit a wake when she's trying to catch that Inspire. Either a couple of things are going to happen. One, she's probably going to lose a digit, or two, the Inspire is going to go into the East River. Drones and on moving boats like that, that's just that's a recipe for disaster. Oh, good old Casey. He loves to. He was in the 100. Yeah, they had a huge lens on that drone. He was hundreds of feet away. Okay, that's good. I hope he was. Somebody said it was up close. So, yeah, he probably did because he had an Inspire on there, nth degree. Thank you for bringing that up. But the catching an Inspire on the end of a boat, that right there, that was just fraught with all kind of peril, guys. I don't know about that. Watch the video. I mean, I get a kick. Drone Shots, welcome to the show. I get a kick out of watching Casey's videos. He absolutely cracks me up. Totally. Absolutely. No, he said he was far out with Zoom. Okay, JB Jones, thank you for that. I saw it. I didn't listen to the audio, but I watched it today at lunchtime. So, Steve Cross, welcome to the show. Thank you for joining from the UK. Everybody say hi to Steve Cross. He's joining from the UK tonight. Thank you so much. Hope you guys were able to watch the replay from Sunday afternoon Rotor Talk Live. Great show. It was the second episode. Wonderful participation. Was a great time. And as you guys know, I do Sunday afternoon Rotor Talk Live twice a month to help my friends over in the UK and Europe to be able to see that. I'm getting quite a few more followers from Germany. Got some other ones in Europe too, in Spain. I've seen some. So it's fantastic. I just absolutely love reaching out and just, we all talk. We may not speak the same physical language, but we do all talk drone, and that's great. So yeah. The other thing is, let's go ahead. Found this out from somebody today, and I know a gentleman asked me earlier about the Evo. Okay. I heard from someone who has been absolutely going global there, nth degree. Thank you, Mel. Appreciate that. Heard from a reliable source who's been in touch with Autel customer service, from their customer service, has heard Autel has 10,000 pre-orders for the Evo. 10,000 pre-orders for the Evo. And I don't know about you guys, but wow, that's a lot. And, there's been speculation that, I've heard, and I don't know if you guys saw Kluge's video, and I know Original Dobo's done videos on it too. And they've talked to the reps from Autel, and they've all told them, well, we regret coming out and talking about this at CES 2018. We should have waited to do it. The more I think about it, yeah, 10,000 are screwed before they start. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Mel. I heard that this was being done on purpose, that this was all part of their marketing plan, that they did want to come out in January and do it, even though they knew they were months away. And that it would build up anticipation, and it would build up doing all these little mini visits, like to a fire convention, and the one Original Dobo to went back in March, and then just recently Kluge was able to get a hold of one of the Autel reps. So it's like they're artificially driving this demand up. I mean, it's not even ready yet. There's been no inkling. I mean, I heard the batteries were over here, but not the drones themselves. And if you guys know, and I think you probably heard me talk about this before, that it usually takes about 5 to 6 weeks to get something shipped over on boat from China. So, we're probably, at this point, still not having heard anything concrete. Autel said it's closed. I messaged them today about the 10,000 pre-orders, no response. So I'm waiting to hear. And I do get a response. I have an Autel video I'm probably going to be doing later this week. I'll probably be getting that out. So I was just offered a trade for my Mavic to a unique Typhoon. Anybody here have a Typhoon? Are they good like the Mavic? Nth degree, what I hear about the Typhoon, they're okay drones, but they have a very limited range. That's what That's what I keep hearing. I think they're, and most would say to keep the Mavic. Yeah, I agree with Mel, nth degree. I would not do that. Keep the Mavic. Your range is very limited with the Typhoon H. I think that's probably one of the problems Unique's had with that is, and why they've had some fire sales with it, is because it just has a very limited range. I mean, it's a great drone, but you know, if you can only go so many, you know, meters away, what, you know, you need something you're going to be able to do it. Yes, Lloyd, I agree, 100%. Nth degree. Keep the Mavic, absolutely, on that perspective. And you know, I just somebody pinged me today because of he had been talking about. If you guys are aware and have seen, Parrot is coming out with a drone. It says 7 days, 14 hours, some minutes. It's probably going to be next Wednesday is when it's coming out. And you know, and from what I hear, and this is just, and I've heard bits and pieces, because Parrot is as tight as DJI is as far as leaking information right now. There's absolutely nothing about that. But from what I'm hearing, they're saying that this new Parrot is going to look like a Mavic Pro. And if that's the case, and if Parrot's got their act together and gets this out and gets it out before Autel, that's going to crush Autel. That would, I mean, if this is true, I mean, if what I'm hearing is true, it's going to crush Autel. They'll be at the, you know, starting gate, and left behind at the starting gate. And Parrot, I mean, Parrot does make some good drones, but they do have some limitations. You know, I've checked into some of them just recently, just to kind of get some information on them. Rodney, welcome to the show. Everybody say hi to Rodney. He's joining us from Northern Ireland tonight. Thank you so much for joining the show. Billy K is going to be there. Where's that, Rick? Where's Billy Kyle going to be? He's going to be on he's going to be on my show next week, but let us know, Rick. But yeah, I think this whole Parrot thing that's going to be, Autel killed themselves by taking so long to get the drone out. Yeah, I agree, JB. They sure did. Billy K, yeah, Parrot. Okay, Laurel's announcing a new product and then not releasing is dumb marketing. You got that right, nth degree. They think they're being smart. Everybody say hi to Rodney from Northern Ireland. I don't know if I've said that or not, but definitely say some. Rodney has some fantastic video. You guys need to check his channel out. Cardoso Media, welcome to the show tonight. Thank you for joining. You need to check out Rodney's channel. He shoots some incredible video from up in Northern Ireland. Yes, I'm giving you a plug, Rodney, because you deserve it. You shoot some fantastic video. And if you're not aware, and if you guys joined late, you know, my video came out this morning regarding the 1-year anniversary of BillTheDroneReviewer. And Rodney, I'm counting on you to see some wonderful, send me a video for that. I'm counting on you, my friend. So I know you'll knock it out of the park and hit a home run on that. Your videos that you do are just absolutely spot on. So you guys need to check out Rodney's channel. Trust me, subscribe to it. Fantastic channel. You guys will be, if you love unbelievably great scenery, subscribe to Rodney's channel. Absolutely. So there's my plug for your channel, Rodney. You deserve it. Trust me. You do fantastic. You're very welcome, Rodney. Thank you again for joining, because I know it's late where you're at. Can anyone post a link for Coast to Coast for me, please? Yeah, if somebody could do that for Mel, that would be great. No, I think this whole thing I think now, you know, the picture's becoming a little bit more clear. You're welcome very much, Rodney. Thank you so much. I think the picture's becoming clearer now with the whole thing. And today you probably saw, and I posted it out on the group and on the Facebook page, that the Mavic Pro Platinum is out of stock on DJI's website. Yeah, I mean, the regular Mavic Pro is in stock, but the regular Mavic Pro Platinum is out of stock on DJI's webpage. You know, and again, is this a signal? Is this something that's coming from DJI? Who knows? It's driving me crazy right now. I'm sure it's driving a lot of you crazy, but it's driving me crazy because, you know, I'm on pins and needles about a Mavic Pro 2. You know, this whole thing with how I said, you know, Autel is in, you know, the Autel releasing the Evo and the Mavic Pro 2 and now this mystery drone from Parrot. I mean, I'm really thinking it's all connected here. It really is. Thank you, Cardoso. You guys, trust me. You will be very pleased when you see Rodney's videos. Trust me, absolutely. I'm sorry, I'm harping on you, Rodney, but you do fantastic work. No, these drones, I really believe now it's more of a trifecta here, as they say, that the Evo and the Mavic Pro 2 and now this Parrot drone are all tied together right now. DJI is sitting back listening to all of us crazy Americans talking about the Mavic Pro 2. Mel, you're so right. That's see, and that's what they want. And you know what, Mel? You're right. They're in the catbird seat, okay? They have, you know, they can go at will. They can do what they want. Ian Jones, welcome to the show. Ian is from the UK, but he's here in Florida, and I am hopeful of being able to get with Ian this weekend. So, Ian, thank you for joining Tuesday Night Rotor Talk Live. You get a chance to see it live instead of tomorrow morning when you usually see it. So thank you for joining tonight, especially on your vacation here in maybe almost sunny Florida. So yeah, going to be a free-for-all in 3 months. Rick, you got that right. It's just going to go. It's just going to be absolute total insanity. Total insanity. Chuck, welcome to the show. Thank you for joining tonight. Yeah, 3 months, Rick. You're right. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be a free-for-all. It's going to be, you know, we're going to have the Evo's going to be out, the Mavic Pro 2 is going to be out, the new unnamed drone from Parrot's going to be out, and you know, if what I'm hearing about this Parrot is correct, it's really going to give Autel a run for their money. I'll tell you that. DJI likes to build a lot of hype and excitement with their new stuff, smart marketing. Nth degree, it sure is. I mean, the more, and we're talking about it right now. And see, that's what they want. They want us to talk about it. They want us to hype this up. You know, they want us to speculate. And you know, and I think I had talked about it when I talked about if you guys had a chance to see my Spark 1 year anniversary video. You guys remember when it was probably about a month or so before they came out with the Spark, maybe about 2 months, that they posted some pictures of the Spark with a ruler next to it, looking at the bottom, looking at the sides, looking at it with the cover off to see the electronics in there. You know, we had those pictures leaked out. We also saw the same thing with the Phantom 4 Pro V2.0. We saw those pictures leaked out. We saw the quiet props ahead of time, saw the controller ahead of time. You know, in here, the Mavic Pro 2, it's been nothing. Zero, zip, zilch, nada, nothing at all. You know, and the same thing with, you know, our friend now from the Phantom 5, which, you know, and I know you guys, we talked about this before, but I believe with like the Phantom 5, you know, come on here, you know, and I think I said this in the video, and I know a number of you guys commented on it, and I agree with you 100%. DJI is not going to spend tens of thousands of dollars. Thank you, Steve Cross. Appreciate it. DJI is not going to spend tens of thousands of dollars for an enterprise customer to develop a one-of-a-kind Phantom 4 clone that has detachable lens system. You know that the enterprise customer, yeah, the cold, yeah, down here it's the rain right now and the wind, JB. Do you know who the enterprise customer is? It's themselves, okay? You know, that's all I can say about that. It's just, you know, to me, you know, DJI is so smart with their marketing, and they're building up this hype. I mean, they're just there's been a vacuum as far as information is concerned for the Mavic Pro 2 and now the Phantom 5. You know, now we're closing the door on that. yeah, you really didn't see anything there that was for an enterprise customer. Well, the enterprise customer was us. So, yeah, I agree. And that's what almost all of you said who commented on that video said, yeah, the enterprise customer was DJI. I mean, what can I say? I mean, it's just absolutely positively spot on as far as that's concerned. I mean, seriously, you're still waiting to hear from DJI. Oh, Mel, I hope for some good news for you. If you guys aren't aware, and if you're new to liking Mel, AGL 400, he had an unfortunate accident with his Inspire 1 and his brand new Mavic Pro Platinum, and he's still waiting to hear as far as repairs are concerned. So crossing our fingers for you, Mel, hoping for the best on that. That's just wow. I get sick every time I watch that video. Not physically sick, but it was gut wrenching. So keep us posted on that. Let us know how things go, Mel. Yeah, the Mavic. You're right, Nth Degree. It is. Mavic Pro 2 is going to be a killer. They're going to, and we talked about this and in some other comments too. And I think I talked about this. Yeah, I talked about this when I had Original Dobo on last week. The reason that they didn't name the Mavic Air the Spark 2 was because of the name. The name, having it the Mavic name in there, that attracts people. I can tell you that. I have a lot of I have several Facebook groups that I created in admin, and I do one on the Mavic Air. I get 3, 4, I get anywhere from 5 to 10 people join those groups each day. Now, my biggest group is a Spark group. It's over 750. I had one in the last 2 days. I had 20 people join. I mean, that's still very popular. But I'll tell you what, I mean, it's just I put out that group for the Mavic Pro 2, and there's always links in my description regarding that. If you guys, if any of you want to know all the groups that I have on Facebook, email me and I will send you a list. I have no problem doing that. I mean, I got Mavic Pro groups. I got a Phantom 5 group. I got a Spark group. I got a Mavic Air group. Let me know and I'll get them to you guys. But overwhelmingly, the interest in the Mavic Pro 2 is like through the roof. And as you know, Kitty Hawk, and this was reported by Sally French, Drone Girl, their #1 registered drone is a Mavic Pro. So yeah, they're DJI smart. They're building up the hype. I'm telling you right now on this. There's going to be, it's going to go through the roof. It will absolutely go through the roof. Timetable, who knows? Summer's coming up, but I can tell you this right now, DJI doesn't have to do a thing for another month or two. Really, they really, even if Autel comes out with the Evo, they still don't have to do anything. I think that they would release the Mavic Pro 2 when Autel comes out with the Evo, but I don't know. But I'll tell you what here, okay? The Mavic Air is still selling very, very well. There's been absolutely no pause in its sales. And when I talk about the Mavic Air, I don't know about you, but I enjoyed seeing that video, that peek inside the factory. What do you guys think about that? That was fantastic. Being able to see, how the thing that impressed me, Anthony Aerial Perspectives, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Appreciate that a lot. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate that. Getting that peek inside of DJI's factory, that was a gold mine. That was an oopsie that gave us a ton of information. And you got to see how they had little targets for the cameras on the Mavic Air. I don't know if you guys caught that or not. And somebody today pointed out, made a comment, said, boy, those look like pretty large Mavic Airs. Maybe they're Mavic Pro 2s. I said, you got to remember, that's from the perspective of the Mavic Air, looking at it directly from the Mavic Air. So, yeah, at that point, that's not really, that's not, those aren't Mavic Pro 2s. Those are still Mavic Airs. But that's a gem. And one of the other things that that I thought about. Yeah, that's Rodney. You're absolutely right. Colin White, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for joining tonight. You know, the Mavic Air is an incredible drone. It really is. My time that I had with it, the one that Florida Drone Supply let me test for them, I can't say enough nice things about it. If I had enough, you know, the green stuff, I'd probably get one. But I'm kind of saving my nickels and dimes for a Mavic Pro 2 right now, and at Christmas time, hopefully a Phantom 5. I'm still saying, you know, that Phantom 5 is going to probably be released. I'm kind of thinking around late third quarter, early fourth quarter, right in time for the holidays. DJI and more smart marketing from them, you know. But who knows as far as releases are concerned. But the Mavic Air, it's still selling well. There's been no sales on it, no discounts on it. You know, they're still pumping them out of the factory. I mean, you could tell that video. That was just, I'm still amazed at how manual that process is, guys. Mel, thank you so much. I appreciate that, my friend. JDS Flying Canuck, welcome to the show. I just saw you on. Thank you for joining tonight. No, I'm telling you guys, that Mavic Air is just that video is just like gold. Don, welcome. Yeah, the Yeah, we just talked about that, Don, about the Mavic Pro Platinum being out of stock. That's just very interesting. You know, I just wonder if, you know, to me, and you know, we talked about this earlier about DJI as being smart marketing. You know, maybe they still have them in stock, but they flip that switch for a while and create some more interest in the Mavic Pro, and then sell those, and then flip the switch back to the Mavic Pro Platinum. Who knows? You know, I don't know. I don't know. But welcome, Don. Thank you for joining tonight. You know, that peek inside the factory, you know, people are going to be talking about that for a while. And one of the comments somebody made, and I thought about this, think about how many, this one guy told me, he said, you know, when I got the drone, I saw there was something in internal storage, but I reformatted the drive. Wonder if he had, and I wonder how many other people did the same thing, reformatted their drive without knowing, and they could have had footage on it from the Mavic Air. If you guys find that, if you get a Mavic Air new out of the box, and you have some footage, please email me at BillTheDroneReviewer@gmail.com and let me know. And I'll host a special show for you guys. You know, if you guys do that, you know, I'll host a special show. You can shoot me the link through Dropbox, you know, to that video. Because I'm thinking there's others out there. I really do. I don't think that this was a once in a lifetime occurrence. I don't think it's going to happen too much in the future, but there could be some Mavic Airs that are sitting out there that probably have this footage in it. Now, I know when I got the Mavic Air that I had to test from Florida Drone Supply, I did that automatically. I didn't even think about it, reformatting that internal hard drive that's in the Mavic Air. Steve Cross, my Mavic Pro 2 fund. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Part of that Mavic Pro 2 fund will be going to Starbucks as well to keep the missus happy, Steve. So thank you anyway. DJI Easter eggs, Jim. Yeah, who knows? Who knows? It's just, you know, it was, and I can't get over that video. So if you guys come across one or you hear somebody, let me know about that. I'd love to have, you know, have them for a part on the show here. I think that would be great. DJI controls the market. Is that a good thing? Yeah. You know, competition, Rodney, is always good. You know, I think it's great when there's a lot of competition. And Original Dobo, who was on last week, you know, he said, you know, Autel succeeding is good for everybody, and I agree with him. We need Autel to succeed. We need Parrot to succeed as well too. You know, they're not going to be a DJI, but you know, they're going to have, you know, they get some quality products out there. If Autel nails it with the Evo, and if Parrot nails it with their yet unnamed drone, yeah, never good when someone controls a market. It won't last forever. You're right, Answer Great. That's why I'm hoping for Autel to succeed. That's why I'm hoping for Parrot to succeed. You know, and I get every day, I get emails from all these startups that are coming out with drones, and they're wanting me to buy it and try it, and and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, especially when these are Kickstarter projects. And I'm like, I'm real nervous about that, because you chunk down $200 or $300 and you might never see that $200 or $300 again. Yeah, Nick, I am too. I'm very curious about that. Colin, yeah, I do. I really do. I think we'll see a Mavic Pro 2 by Christmas. I think the very latest we'll see a Mavic Pro 2. And I talked about this with Ron Brown. Ron, if you're watching the rebroadcast, I'm saying hi to you here. He's even saying, probably October, because October is the 2-year anniversary of the Mavic Pro coming out. So I would say at the very latest, the Mavic Pro 2 will be out by October, but I'm hoping a whole lot earlier. And I think a lot of us are hoping it's going to be a whole lot earlier too. I just have a feeling about that. You know who I want to see succeed the most? Who's that, Mel? I'd love to support Autel, but they're not being sold in Europe. You're right, Steve. I can't believe that Autel did that. Rick, for the wife's coffee fund. Oh, man. 2 thumbs way up for you, Rick. I'll tell you that. Wow. That's absolutely fantastic. Me. Yes, I want to see you succeed too, Mel. You guys haven't subscribed to Mel's channel. I'm going to give Mel a plug. You guys need to. He does some fantastic videos. I'm crossing my fingers and my toes and saying some prayers that you can get your Inspire and Mavic Pro Platinum back together. You'll have a wonderful fleet there. I'll tell you that. And I got to say this, Kelly from Ready Set Drones. Kelly, if you're watching tonight, you are one of the best out there, my friend. I really loved having you on my show. But what I love even more is what you do for people. What you did for Mel was out of the park. And I know you did the same thing for Donnie too. Your generosity is just absolutely to be commended. I just can't say enough about that. Mel, you need to check out, if you guys need to check out Mel's channel too. He has some fantastic videos out there. And Mel has a great sense of humor too. Mel has some giveaways. Give him some subs. If you haven't subscribed to him, he has some great content out there. You will love it. And Mel, by nature of what he does for a living, he gets around and he sees an awful lot. And he puts out some fantastic videos from different parts of the country. He collaborated. He's been on with Ken Herron. And you need to watch his channel. It's just absolutely fantastic. There's a video that Ken did of Mel's truck. You need to see that video, guys. I'm telling you right now, Mel has an incredible truck, and it will blow your mind. It's Flying Eagle Hilton, and it really is. But Mel is one of the great guys here. So definitely, if you haven't subscribed, please do so, and definitely check out his videos. He's fantastic. Mel has a Spark battery contest going on right now. Ends the 31st. I mean, who doesn't need if you guys have Sparks, there's a chance to win a battery. And trust me, you can never have too many batteries when you're flying drones. Rodney, thank you so much for the coffee fund. Absolutely. My wife's gonna do cartwheels when she hears this. That's gonna be great. And trust me, my world works a whole lot better when we get her Starbucks. Mel, you are most welcome. You are an unbelievable supporter of not only my channel, but a ton of channels, and you deserve it, my friend. Thank you so much. Mel reminds me of Grizzly Adams without the bear. Mel, you're just one of the good guys. All you guys are good guys. Ray said Drone set me up too. Kelly's a stand-up guy. Rick, he sure is. I can't say enough nice about him. And he did tell me, I exchanged some emails with him. Occasionally he gets down to Tampa, gets to here. And I told him for what he did for Mel, I said, when you're in town on business, let me know, and dinner's on my wife and I. We're going to take you out to dinner. He's just such a stand-up guy. And that's the one thing. And you guys are a wonderful community, whether you're here in the States, in the UK, Canada, Europe, Australia, wherever you guys are watching from, like I said, a lot of times we may not speak the same exact language, but we do all speak drones. Nth Degree Aerial Perspectives, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Appreciate your showing up tonight. Thank you. You do a great job with your channel, my friend. Make sure you give Nth Degree Aerial Perspectives some subs tonight, folks. He's a great guy. I really appreciate the support. Rohan, welcome to the show. Thank you for joining tonight. You definitely, you guys, we're a wonderful community out here, and we reach across the world, and that's the wonderful thing about it. I'm hearing from a couple. Ian, I'm ready with cash for Mavic 2, but Disney is proving very expensive. Ian, you can get sucked into a money trap in there very, very, very quickly, and I mean very quickly over there. So especially with your grandkids. So I would keep a tight chain on the wallet. That's for sure when you're over there. Yeah. That's my. I have my fund for my Mavic Pro 2, and I have as yet to be fund for the Phantom 5 too. So because I'm doing that, and I don't know what I'll do with my Mavic Pro. It's like probably my cold dead hands. Got a question for you guys, and this is something, and I talked about it a little bit with Original Dobo Ken last week. Reselling drones, and I know some of you guys have done it through eBay. If somebody does it right and can plan it right, he said he was going to try to start it. He just doesn't have the funds to do it. But to start a business in being able to sell drones for people and getting a cut and a percentage of it, and not as hefty a cut as like eBay takes, that's going to be a kicker market. It really will be, because look at us here. I'll probably part with my Mavic Pro. I hate even saying those words because it has been such an incredible drone for me. But I did part with my Spark, and that was more for financial reasons than anything else. And I sold it on eBay, and I got a pretty good price on it. And I think one of the things a lot of people need to remember when you go to resell your drones, especially eBay, they do take a good cut, but one of the things that they do well is, there's a buyer and seller protection with them, and especially when you're using PayPal, so it's kind of foolproof as far as that's concerned. Rodney, you're most welcome. You guys, you're absolutely fantastic. Guys, another shout out for Rodney. Please make sure you subscribe to his channel. Bought both my drones off eBay, but won't sell them on there. Steve, I've had good luck. I mean, I sold my Autel X-Star Premium, and I got an okay price, not the best, but I did get a very good price for the Spark on there. And the one thing that I do is when I sell on eBay, if you guys caught earlier, I've been on eBay since 2001. Started a drones for sale group on Facebook. Mel, that's probably not a bad idea to do that and use PayPal as a source. I've been on PayPal since 2001 too. I'm a trusted. I'm their whatever elite level as far as PayPal is concerned too. So but PayPal gets their cut too. So it's like. Ken Original Dobo had it right, be able to do it and kind of undercut them guys, and make up for it with volume. That would be great, but there's a lot of logistics to working something out like that. But there is going to be a glut. There is going to be a glut of drones, because there's going to be people like you and me that are going to be wanting to part with, say our Mavic Pros and our Phantom 4 Pros and, our Sparks and want to get new drones. And there's going to be there's a business to be made here. There's money to be made here, and it's and I think Ken saw that. Original Dobo, he saw that, and it's just like he said he couldn't be able to get a company together regarding that. So yeah, that's just one of those things. I wish somebody would do that, because I think that's a gold mine out there. I really do. I think being able to sell your drone and sell it safely. I know Ken Original Dobo, he sold a Spark. I think he said, Spark, to somebody, and he met them in a park. And I'm like, oh, yeah. He even put it on Twitter. He said, if I don't come back, ... And I'm like, oh man, yikes. But it all went good for him. But no, he's right. I mean, eBay does take quite a bit of a cut. So, it's if you need to sell it, that's probably a good place. It's probably a safe place as far as protection is concerned. You're not going to get what you should get for it. So, and I talked about this when I went down to Florida Drone Supply with Janelle, and she said they'll take like Inspires and up for that used too. Richard, Phantom Vision 2, probably get big bucks for it on eBay. Yeah, you probably would. I'd imagine that. Another idea, Ken Heron and Kelly are starting a drone for the drone list program. Maybe some folks would be willing to donate their drones for that. Mel, that's an absolutely fantastic idea. I think that's great. Yeah, Steve Cross, he wants 900 for used Phantom Advanced. You can get them brand new for about 1,000. Yeah, you know, and I think that's a good point, Steve. When you sell things on eBay, and if you're familiar with the way they do things now, I got no problem leading a park. I carry a badge and a gun, Tony. I like that. That'll eliminate any problem right there. But when you're selling it on eBay, it will come up and tell you what others have sold for. And if you go over that, you're not going to get it. And if you're thinking, and this is a misnomer that a lot of people think of, and Steve, that's a good point. You know, oh, I'm going to throw in props. I'm going to throw in another battery. I'm going to throw in a case with that. And it's just like, well, you know what? You go out there and you look, almost everybody has an extra battery, a case, more props, something else there. So, you know, if you price it accordingly with what the market is right now, you'll sell your drone. I mean, you know, you're not going to get, for instance, if you're trying to sell a $1,000 drone for $900 and you've had it over a year, that's not going to work. You're not going to do that. But if you price it accordingly, you'll get it sold. The man, don't scare me, the gun that scare me. It's the dang bullets that make me nervous. Mel, you're absolutely fantastic. I love that. That's great. That's great. No, as far as selling the drone's concerned. So, you know, I wish there was an easier way. I wish there was an answer for something like that. But, you know, the best that we have right now is eBay and PayPal. And like I said, when you go out there and you go out there to list it, it will give you what they've recently sold for. I mean, yeah, eBay does take a good chunk, but they do give you quite a bit of information and guidance in being able to sell it and getting the top dollar that you should get for it, what the market is bearing right now. I mean, if the market doesn't bear it, the market doesn't bear it. I mean, you know, if you can get $850 for it, take it. If you can get, you know, if it's $795, take it. You know, there's strategies on being able to do, being able to sell things on eBay. I know I've been on eBay since 2001. I've gotten well over 1,000. I have 1,000 positive feedbacks on there. 100% positive feedback on eBay. So I don't have anything for sale on there right now. I sold a ton of stuff on eBay a couple of months ago. I cleared out my closet of a lot of stuff and got some good prices for it too. So, and you got to know what you're doing when you're on eBay. So, you know, just to kind of recap here, a line in a country store, if it wasn't for the bullet, nobody'd fear the gun. Mel, you cracked me up. That's funny. 1,035 gets you brand new Phantom 4 Advanced, 2 batteries, and hard case backpack. There you go, Steve. You're right. You're absolutely right. Going to kind of do a little bit of a recap here as we wind down the show tonight. The Elfie Plus contest that expires on May the 31st. I'll have a link in the description for that video. If you guys are interested in winning that, I know a lot of you have entered. I've gotten probably 50, 60 people have entered that. The more the merrier. You know, it'll end on the 31st. I'll pull a rabbit out of the hat on the 1st, contact that person, and they have 48 hours to get back to me. And as soon as I hear back and have that, I'll get a video out about that. So, so definitely be watching for that. The Phantom 4 Quiet Props Contest, that's probably going to be ending, I'm going to guesstimate, Friday this week. So I'm going to put a link for that in the description. Not a lot of people have entered that. If you guys, 4 props for Phantom 4 Pro or Advanced, they do not work. I found out they do not work on the Phantom 4 by itself, but they do work on the Phantom 4 Pro and the Phantom 4 Advanced. So if you guys want to win 4 props for your Phantom 4 Pro or Phantom 4 Advanced, definitely enter that contest. It's going to expire on Monday. That's something for sure. Next week, we got Billy Kyle coming up, June the 5th. You guys will want to circle that. I could, like I said, I can talk to Billy Kyle for 2 hours if I had to, if I had the time, if he had the time as well too. I know he's got a lot going on. I don't know if you guys know this. I think he told me he works like 4 or 5 jobs. You know, when I had 1 or 2 jobs in the summer, it drove me crazy just doing that when I was his age in college like that. Yeah. Yeah. I have an Inspire 1 V2 dual remotes. Wouldn't sell it for nothing. Love it. 6 batteries. Drone shots. Yeah, absolutely. You love your drone. You absolutely keep it. They're supposed to work on the P4P also. Yes. Mel, send them to you. Love that. Yeah. That's fantastic. Mel, I'm so happy you got one. Let us know when you get it, and I'm anxious to see some video from it. You know, what can I say? Yeah, Billy Kyle's going to be on next week. You want to circle June 5th on your calendar. It's going to be a great evening. You know, it's going to be one of those fun evenings, and it's going to be the whole hour. So you guys will want to tune in. JB Drones, thank you so much. Appreciate your watching tonight. Thank you for your support. Appreciate that very much. And that's going to be June the 5th. We're going to have Billy Kyle on. Youth is wasted on the young. I think of that line from It's a Wonderful Life when Jimmy Stewart is kissing Donna Reed, and this old guy yells at her, "Go! Why don't you kiss her?" Oh, and he says, "Oh, youth is wasted on." I think he said pretty much the same thing. Oh, youth is wasted on the wrong people. I love that. Absolutely. Steve Cross, you're welcome. Yeah, we're looking forward to having Billy on next week, and I have a couple other guys lined up. Don't have 100% confirmations from that or not. Also want to put in a shameless plug for my other channel. And I think you guys saw the video. I have a channel called Bill the Technology Reviewer out there, and a lot of you guys have already subscribed to it. Thank you so much for that. There'll be some occasional crossover videos. Last year I did a lot of crossover videos. There's not going to be a lot of crossover drone videos. Ones that I think are really good and worthy, I'm going to have them on both channels. But the Technology Reviewer channel, I recently put out a video regarding my how to cool your home theater system. You know, I have thermostat controlled fans that I had cutouts put in a special custom cabinet. You know, I've done things on my Galaxy Note 8 smartphone. I got another one coming out tomorrow morning on a special radio that I used during the hurricane. If you guys, I know you guys like technology. Thank you, Rick. I appreciate that. You guys, I know you guys like technology. We all like the drones, but if you like other technology too, like, you know, cooling pads for PCs or cases for phones or smartphones or apps for smartphones, you know, the list goes on and on and on. You know, there's going to be a heavy emphasis on just regular tech stuff. And what I'm going to do once a week on that channel is have just like a top tech of the week. I'm going to do a weekly video. It won't be a vlog. It'll be kind of like a vlog format, but I'm not calling it a vlog. Just going to do the top tech from the week that I post to Bill the Technology Reviewer Facebook page. So there's a Facebook page set up. It's very similar. I don't have a group. You know, I have a Facebook page. I have a Twitter account, and also have Instagram as well. So you guys, I would really appreciate it if you give me some subs on Bill the Technology Reviewer. I'm trying to build that channel up as well too, because I love technology, and it just I love getting great content out there. You guys' support has just been absolutely overwhelming. Yes, Mel, we are. Or Lloyd, yes, we are. Absolutely. Absolutely. We're all nerds at heart. You know, I grew up as one, and I think I'm still one. I don't know. My wife would probably tell you, yes, I am, but her support has been fantastic. So got some great videos coming up this rest of this week. So stay tuned. I'm hopeful, and I'm crossing my fingers, and it's real frustrating because of the weather that we've had down here recently. You know, we had the tropical storm come through and the wind On here a second. Okay, we're back. I don't know what happened there. That automatically just flipped over. So I'm gonna wrap things up here. Thank you guys so much for watching this week. Yeah, I'm here. I'm back, Steve. I don't know what happened. It's this software from Google Hangouts. Quick, someone put another quarter in the jukebox. Absolutely, and $5 in the coffee mug for my wife. Rodney, thank you so much for showing up. I appreciate that. I know it's an effort. Steve Cross, you as well. You know, those of you who joined from the UK tonight in Europe, thank you so much. Everybody, thank you so much for joining tonight. Got some great videos coming up. Hopefully I can get my 2 toy drone videos finished up so you guys can see those. I'm just waiting on some good weather for that. And got some great reviews coming up from Freewheel Gear. Got Freewheel Gear hard case. Hint, hint, probably a giveaway. And oh yeah, during the month of June, it's going to be, we're going to celebrate great visits tonight, Bill. Thank you, Mel. Appreciate that. Just to kind of close with this, the whole month of June is going to be a celebratory month because it's my 1-year anniversary of Bill the Drone Reviewer, and I'm going to have some giveaways, and there's going to be a great giveaway, and it's going to be one. It's all Freewheel Gear. You're probably going to have a hard case in it, a landing pad, lens shade, filters, a mount, a tablet mount, ton of stuff. You guys will absolutely love it. It's going to be a great giveaway. I'm going to have some more giveaways this month coming up. So, you know, I have 2 more drones that I'm going to review, and those are going to go in for giveaways. So definitely be watching during the month of June. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on. It's the 1 year, and thank you guys that have congratulated me on the 1 year for the channel. It's coming up in June. I really, really, really appreciate that. You guys continue to push me to give you great content, and I absolutely love doing that. Tony Smith, a Mavic Pro, not quite. I wish. I wish I had the funny. Oh, I wish I had the money. I'm sorry, Tony. I really do. But thank you guys all so much for watching tonight. If you've watched live, if you're watching the rebroadcast, thank you guys for watching as well. I really appreciate that. Again, don't forget, circle June 5th on your calendars. It's Billy Kyle. You don't want to miss that show. I've got about 10,000 questions lined up for him, and I can probably only ask about 20. So, like I said, I could talk to him all night. Guys, and the other thing right before I close here, make sure you support other channels of other guys that have been on the chat tonight. You know, I know you guys have hit Rodney up, hit Mel up for some. Other ones, you know, hit them up too. Hit Steve Cross. You know, other ones. You know, make sure we're subscribed to one another out there. And I'm looking forward to seeing your video submissions. We have until June 22nd for those, and make sure you watch that video. So thank you all so much for watching, whether it was live tonight or whether it's via the broadcast. Have a great week, and hopefully you all can have some happy flying. Take care, guys. Have a good evening.